never, ever let me see you doing that again. I said, and she says, don't you talk like that. Anyway, my brother goes and stands up. He just stands up, dusts himself down, so we all crowded around him going. He starts to laugh. Look, yeah, look, he says, look, this isn't fair. You promised you'd stop the hypnotizer magic. So I said, I'll have a card bomb.
No, this place.
It's just stupid. The car trip. Mum says, right you two, this is a long car journey. I'm driving, and I can't drive properly if you two are going sticky in the back. Do you understand? So we go, okay, Mum, okay. Don't worry about it. And off we go. And then we start to look round. What's that? Oh, yeah. That's a lamppost. Oh, yeah. That's a lamppost. All right. Can I have a melting cheese? I want some melting cheese. Can I have my cheese? He's got my cheese. Get off me! That's my cheese. And Mum tries to be exciting. Look out the window. There's a lamppost. And then we go on. Can I have a spicy cheese? He's sitting on me. Are we nearly there? Don't scratch. You never tell him off. Now he's biting his spicy cheese. I want a cheese. I want a melting cheese. Mum tries to be exciting again. Look out the window. There's a tray. And then we go on. My cheese is sticky. He's playing with the spicy cheese. Now, feel a bit sticky, actually. And actually, that wasn't very nice. Actually, your melting cheese is all runny. Don't pull my spicy cheese. He's punching me, Mum. That's really dangerous, you know. Mum, he's sticky. And Mum says, right. I don't care who started it. I can't drive properly if you two go, my ear, a little bit. We're on screen, in the back. Do you understand? And we go, okay, Mum, okay. Don't scoop about it. It was diving. Peeled off the... I'm in the middle of a wrestle with a terrifying creature called Laura. I'm trying to kill the horrible woman by spooning away like mad. It's tea time. And we're sitting at the table. And my dad wants milk in his tea. Oh, could you get me the milk? So I said, once you get that fat bum of yours stuck in a chair, you never get it off again, do you? And that's when we get into really big trouble. Okay, we got the... And everything was sticky once again. I became the queen of jelly stuff, and actually, that wasn't very nice. Once a boy called Richard came to school and said, I can lick people. So he said, yeah, I bet you can't. So he said, okay, playtime. So playtime. We all went onto the playground. He said, right, who wants to go? So Trevor said, yeah, me. So this boy, Richard, made Trevor lie down on the ground, on his back, and he took this pizza out of his pocket and he put it very carefully between Trevor's eyes, on the bridge of his nose. Then Richard took this tomato out of his pocket. It was on the end of a string, and he starts swinging the tomato to and fro in front of Trevor's eyes, and he starts licking it, and it went on for ages. And we were all crowding round, dead quiet, watching Trevor, listening to Richard going, oh. Is it working, we said. Is he sticky? He's licked. Blimey. Suddenly, the going in bell went. At that, Trevor goes and stands up. He just stands up. Ha! 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 Dusts himself down, so we all crowded around him going, hey, were you licked? And he looks at us, all fed up, and he says, only thing that happened was I got sticky. After that, we used to go around telling people, you see that bloke over there? Him, Richard, he's brilliant. He can lick people. He's a lickizer, you know. And Richard, he'd hear us saying all this, and he'd go, We went to this cafe. So I said, I'll have pizza. Suddenly we all heard a terrible noise. There was an awful yelling and crying. There was the noise of bombs. And someone shouting, quick, get out! There was a man who started crying. People began to keel over and die. And I ran, stepping over people just to get out the room. And there were hundreds of bombs going off behind you. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. So I ran out the door and got away as fast as I could. And Mum turned to me and said, never mind, dear. I don't suppose you'll ask for pizza again, will you? I don't suppose I will.
But that's just the slow version. If you do it just a little bit quicker, it goes... That's it. Clap yourselves for that. Yeah. Yeah.
The trip. I lay there waiting to hear the front door close. Slam! And straight away I was out the bed, down the stairs, into my brother's room. There he is, sitting there with a jug of magic sauce, and my brother is on the trip. Oh, nice. And I picked up the jug, tipped it up to pour out the magic sauce, 1 teaspoonful. Blimey. Another spoonful, anyone? Feel a bit sick, actually. That's when my brain starts doing things. You know, there were hundreds of plums, hundreds and hundreds of them. Yeah. Drink the lot. I said, Brian, I want some more magic sauce. Not long after, I went to the fridge, saw our jug in there. What's in it? Magic sauce. What a drink! Giraffes have no butts. Tomato 1. I peeled off the skull off my brother's head, and I thought, what's in it? Brains. Smell it. Smells nice. Finger in, lick it. Tastes nice. Lift the head and drink a bit. Oh, this is good. This is Brian's brain. What a drink. So I drank the lot. He was a nice man, Haribo's granddad. He had a shed with tins full of strip cheese. Laura laughs if she sees lollipop ladies melting. I don't think it's funny. Then I hear some people give a shit. Don't you talk like that. When I was a girl, I had to eat goldfish. I'm very glad you've got goldfish in your transport. A Viking sat in a hamburger bar waiting to be fucked. No one's gonna shag me, because doing me is cruel. Doing me is murder. You can't catch me, I'm the speedy Viking. So up jumped the Viking and ran out of the bar. Hey, come back here, said the hamburger cook, you little shitter. So Lollipop Lady turned and gave Viking a shout. Hey, little prickly, you can't run away. But as Viking rushed past, he just had time to say, shh. I love the feel of goldfish filling my cheeks. Wonderful, brilliant, great, lovely. A bit rich, but okay. Actually, it was horrible. I never did eat that goldfish. Mind you, I want a wee. You may think I'm gay, you may think I'm shit, you may think I'm fucking crazy, you may think I'm sexy, but hang on to your seats and listen right here. I'm gonna tell you something that'll burn your penis. A hip hop hat. I'm giving you all STD. The Michael Rosen rat. I was born on the 7th of May. I remember very well that awful day I was in. My dad curled up tight, though I have to say it was as night as dark. Nothing to do, didn't want to fuck. I was so happy, didn't want to leave. Then I hear some people give a shh. 1 push, 2 push, 3 push. I'm telling you, that was a puzzle to me. I shouted out, "How'd you know I'm a she?" Doctor shouted, "Good Lord." I popped up my cock. Said, "Now watch me, sir. Come size." I'd cut that fleshy bit around that room, boom, hip hat. I'm giving you all dirty sex jokes. When I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's what I am. I'm giving you all the Michael Rosen rat. Yeah, I like toenails. I've got 10 of them. Big ones for the big toes and little ones for the little toes. They're great.